Sup, yo? God, I was hearing this song while I was prepping the character, and we had to go with it. We had to start with it. I mean, Jesus Christ. Man with a machine gun. The absolute goat. Anyway, welcome to my priest. Yeah. Not the greatest priest ever, but, hey, at least he exists. Alright, what we're gonna do today is some weird-ass shit. So I'm running the guide configurator, I hit every box. I will do all the dungeons, hopefully, in time. I don't know. This guy is kind of a clusterfuck, if I'm going to be honest. So today, we're not going to be doing the traditional human start. Not entirely. What we're going to do is we're going to do his start in Northshire Abbey. Sure, right? Until the point where we get the quest to go to Goldshire. And then things are going to be different. So I'll get there when we get there.
I hope you strapped your belt on tight, young adventurer, because there is work to do here in Northshire, and I don't mean farming. The Stormwind Guards are hard-pressed to keep the peace with so many of us in distant lands and so many threats pressing close. And so we're enlisting the aid of anyone willing to defend their home and their alliance. If you're here to answer the call, then speak with my superior, Marshal McBride. He's inside the abbey behind me. I hate those nasty timber wolves, but I sure like eating wolf steaks. Bring me tough wolf meat, and I will exchange it for something you'll find useful. Tough wolf meat is gathered from hunting the timber wolves and young wolves wandering the Northshire countryside. Ah, good. Another volunteer? We're getting a lot of you these days. I hope it's enough. The human lands are threatened from without, and so many of our forces have been marshaled abroad. This, in turn, leaves room for corrupt and lawless groups to thrive within our borders. It is a many-fronted battle we wage, adventurer. Gird yourself for a long campaign. Your first task is one of cleansing, adventurer. A clan of kobolds have infested the woods to the north. Go there and fight the kobold vermin you find. Reduce their numbers so that we may one day drive them from Northshire. Egan Peltskinner is looking for someone to hunt wolves for him. That's good news because we're seeing a lot more wolves in Northshire Valley lately. If you're interested, then speak with Egan. He's around the side of the abbey to the left. That's true. I'm looking for someone to hunt me some wolves. Are you that person? I hate those nasty timber wolves, but I sure like eating wolf steaks. Bring me tough wolf meat, and I will exchange it for something you'll find useful. Tough wolf meat is gathered from hunting the timber wolves and young wolves wandering the Northshire countryside.
So anyway, forget exactly what I'm looking for. There was some option or another that would turn itself off, but I want it on. Oh, right, it was self-casting. Sorry. Auto, good. Just what I want. Eventually I'm just going to be hitting stuff with a stick. As with most early caster gameplay. Shut up, you. Yeah, we're not going to be going to Coldridge, but we are going to be going to Dunmorrow to do all the dwarf/gnome quests that I can in that area. but that won't be for a bit. I could probably put it off until the farms, but I don't know, something tells me I want to do it early, you know? Yeah, and I don't know which spec this guy's going to be yet. Get your mesh skill up, get your defense up. Let them resist, I don't give a fuck. Just keep pelting them with that shit. I don't care how low my mana gets. Once I get a wand, I just transition to that. Hell, probably going to be reverting to a shadow build and throwing Shadow Word Pain at things instead. And then shielding and then wailing on him with a wand, as I've said. Anyhow, how y'all doing this morning? I've got a doctor's appointment later today, so I'm streaming early. Making sure everything looks fine. Oh yeah, the chat blockers needing an on switch, so turn that on. God damn it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Where's that? Where are you? I want to turn you off. Scenes. Start putting on virus recordings. Screen closing. Alright, hold on. I need to turn this on. Where are you? Seriously. Oh, there it is. Okay. Don't correct me when I am making a correction to you. Okay? Okay. Alright, try that again. So, yeah, my chat from yesterday is refreshing constantly, so it's like, I don't know about that. Other than that, everything's okay. Chat from yesterday was a little interesting, to say the least. I am getting a little more viewership, though. That's halfway decent. People are piping up in chat, which is nice. It's just that some of the chat is not what I want. In that they're asking me if I need art. Don't ask me if I need art. I do not need art. Also, do not ask me to give you my Discord, okay? I'm not going to. I do not easily trust anymore. That me is gone. They've been dead ever since I transferred to Kick for my streaming. So fuck right off with that bullshit. And don't expect me to pay you for anything. You're barking up the wrong tree on that. because I don't want to pay for shit when it comes to this hobby of mine anymore. I don't see a dime coming out of this. It's not data analytics either, so it's not a passion project. I just play video games in my spare time with no expectations for what's to come from it. Although if I do get a significant enough following, I will consider making it a job, but that day is not today. It was never going to be today. It was never going to be my job.
See you later.
That said, it would be nice. Playing video games for a living. Not a lot of people can do that.
Spread a little thin out here, and I could use your help.
You don't know how few
Kobolds are thieves and cowards
people
in large numbers,
can actually make it that way.
and the humans of Stormwind do not need another threat.
But I do.
You have my gratitude. I was asked to bring this to your attention as soon as you returned from the Kobold camps, adventurer. It appears to be a letter sealed with the insignia of Priestess Annetta, our local priest.
So don't expect me to try jumping on that bandwagon and fail and exploit my, well, ideals for profit. That's all I ask.
We know there are at least 10. Kill them, see if there are more, then report back to me.
I hate artists for hire in my chat. They can do their grind somewhere else, okay? I am not their target audience. In a way, I never was, because I don't have the potential to make it big streaming. I don't really exude charisma like many folk do in the space. So I'm sorry, but you're not gonna convince me to look at your stuff, because I don't need your stuff. I don't need any of anyone's stuff. I just want to be left alone. Well, kinda. With the occasional real chatter in chat, who's actually generally interested in what the hell I'm doing today, instead of just there to peddle their probably AI-generated stuff. You never know these days. I'd rather have AI generate my own art than have me pay you to generate it for me and then touch it up. I can touch shit up, okay? Don't at me, bro. Just don't. Okay, I'm ranting. Let's get into the gameplay. How about that? So, Priest. Priest is not one of my favorites. They are not my least favorite class, but they're pretty low on the list. They're just your traditional caster without the ability to summon their own food and drink for sustainability. However, they can heal others, and I'm not really a healer, per se. I tend to gravitate toward tank and melee over healing or casting, so it's like, I don't know, man. But we're going through it because content and challenge, quote unquote. Anyway, I really enjoyed Shaman. It's actually a melee priestish kind of thing going on, in a way, with soft tank sensibilities in the form of being able to use a shield.
Go with honor, friend.
Grind. Grind. Fine, we'll grind. So anyway, once we leave North Shore Abbey, or North Shore Valley, whatever, we're probably just going to go to Stormwind and take the tram to Dwarfland. Because I much prefer that experience. There's quite a bit more we can do outside of caves in that area. Caves are a frickin' cringe fest of overwhelming difficulty. And that's all you do as a human out here, at low level, barely knowing your class and what it entails. So,
Like hearing of all these kobolds in our mine. No
yeah, we're going to do Dwarf instead.
Here, take this as payment, and when you
Although, not really.
I would like you to go back to the mines one more time. Your previous investigations are proof that the Echo Ridge mine needs purging. Return to the mine and help clear it of kobolds. Waste no time, adventurer. The longer the kobolds are left unmolested in the mine, the deeper a foothold they gain in Northshire.
Yeah, but
You grow in experience. Return to me, and I will do what I can to impart my knowledge upon
the
you.
North Shore Abbey area is actually okay.
Go with compassion in your heart, and let wisdom be your guide. Remember, the world only becomes a
And nostalgic, so,
Recently, a new group of thieves
yeah.
have been hanging around Northshire. They call themselves the Defias Brotherhood and have been seen across the
Why can't I? Hold on.
I don't know what they're up to, but I'm sure it's not good. Bring me the bandanas they wear, and I'll reward you with a weapon.
It's because I bought water, huh? That's why I can't afford it.
You need
This is annoying. 9 silver. Wow. That's actually ball and swag. We don't want to.
See you later.
Yeah, 9 silver at auction. It's fun, but come on now. Sell my pants. Well, I don't know about that. 7. You know, maybe we should just farm till I get enough money. Because I really want to have Shadow Word Pain. It's just so much more sustainable to use that and a wand. So let's go into this mine and clear it out of laborers. Immediately. I'm doing things out of order, because A, I don't give a fuck, and B, I know what I'm doing. Also, I'm probably not gonna run the dwarf gnome part of the guide at all, because I know my way around Dunmara. At heart, I'm a dwarf main. And anything else off. Well, dwarf slash gnome. More gnome nowadays, but it used to be dwarf. So I know my way around a snowfield. Five copper right now. Once we get up to 6, I'm just gonna yeet myself back to the trainer and make that shit work for me. Well, we're not up to a silver yet, but close enough. Let's go do it. Then we'll come back and trash these bitches with a little bit of dot and a large bit of smite until I can get my wand at the mailbox. The challenge is not to follow the guide to the letter. The challenge is not to die while doing anything off the beaten track. One silver exactly. Is because I repaired for 2 copper. Repair costs, man.
I trust the light is
They really hate me.
Is there something that I help you with?
Alrighty then, let's do some rejiggering, like so. Or we put that on there. And skedaddle. Alright, hold on. Okay, so we're doing automatic quest sharing and trainer automation. Good. Good. Okay. And then, just keep doing kobolds. Because fuck them. Kobold labor. 0 of 12? What do you mean? Okay, well, we'll do that in a minute. We'll just go along with the guide for now. Right. Ben Dennis. The tradition is alive and well. Harvest bandanas. I am no voodoo priest. I just do the dark things when they need to be done. Give pain to those deserving it. So yeah, this is my life now. Smacking bitches with a mace and not a whole lot of strength behind it. It's a good time. It's a good time to be alive. Saving my mana for heals. Not much else. Let's make this go a little faster, okay? There we go. That should be okay. Playing this like a paladin, good God. Nothing like white damage to give you the heebie-jeebies. Alright, good enough. Smack him down. With all the fury of a hamster on the run. All the fury of a hamster with a grudge for the establishment that put him in a cage. Something like that. When in doubt, bash it out. I've got enough tea, I think. Although it may not be enough, I don't know. May never be enough, because I'm playing a priest today. Might not be the most boring class to play in the game, but it's a close second. Likely to Paladin. Retribution Paladin specifically. Bidaboo. Bida boo. Bida boo boo. I forget what game this comes from. Fight against Bowser. Okay. What game? Trying to remember. SMB3? Or was it Super Mario World? I can't remember. It's been so long since I played those old games. Hell, it could also be SMB1 and I wouldn't know. Probably not, though. Yeah, it could be SMB3. I'm trying to remember. It's just not coming to me in any definite fashion.
Back with some bandanas, I see. The Stormwind Army.
Right now, the hammer would be maybe a better choice, but no.
Dependable, and not
No.
afraid to get your hands dirty.
We need long-term success.
Millie Osworth, who's in some trouble. She's over with her wagon on the other side of the abbey near the stable. I'm sure she could use a pair of hands like yours. Garrick Padfoot. Seen at a shack near the vineyards, which lies east of the abbey and across the bridge. Bring me the villain's head and earn his bounty. But be wary, adventurer. Garrick has gathered a gang of thugs around him. He will not be an easy man to reach.
So anyway, when you're strapped for cash, probably not a good idea to spend the cash
Willing to help, but his duties keep him stuck at Northshire Abbey.
repairing your gear that's going to get replaced in 2 levels.
Help me? A gang of brigands, the Defias, moved into the Northshire vineyards while I was harvesting. I reported it to the Northshire guards, and they assured me they'd take care of things. But I'm afraid for my crop of grapes. If the Defias don't steal them, then I fear our guards will trample them when they chase away the thugs. Please, you must help me. I gathered most of my grapes into buckets, but I left them in the vineyards to the southeast. Bring me those crates. Save my harvest.
They don't social aggro. Social aggro isn't a thing until you leave for the wider world. Which is great, because you could just spend your time here grinding. But that's boring as fuck, so we're not doing that. Yeah, I could just grind all these until they're gray to you. And then go out to make things super simple and scot-free. But I'd rather go to Dumbarrow and do their quests, along with a little bit of this. Not too much. Also, I've been on a skinning and chanting kick, so gotta learn those so I can be a helpful member to the crew that I am assembling with my alts. Despite being a priest. Being as helpful as a wet paper bag. Until he gets shadow form and then blah everywhere. Or power word shield. Yeah, power word shield is kinda the goat. Kinda. Favor of the light. Should I do that now or later? I can't remember. I don't really know, but we're doing it. Okay, so we did the skirmish. We did a few things that are interesting and noteworthy, although not really. Time to delve headlong into Defias territory and get fucked up. If we can do that easily enough. Damn. Mana sustain has improved for some reason. Because I just have more of it. Let's use some of it. Until pushback is a thing. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em all. Okay, dude. Just chill out. Okay? I am here for one, maybe two things. Your grapes and your lives. One need not come before the other. All will be done in time. That is to say, easy clap, as the kids say. Well, there's one advantage to playing a human. I can embody the old man that I knew I always was. I was old when I was young. And I was young when the world was old. You know the rest. I was present when the scriptures were written in crayon. And those were the days. Super Nintendo shit was great. Was my opus. Earthbound fan fiction was my absolute magnum opus. I'm such a dick. Anyway, let's get on this thing. And ride it to hell. Let's be a lost and confused old man on a journey to purify the forests of every which way but the homeland. Wait, where am I? I'm in my homeland? Let us go to a place that is not my homeland in short order. Once I've purified this place. In due time, my people. In due time. And we're gonna do the Stormwind City quests, because I don't really give a shit. It's just a little running around, nothing egregious. And will actually be an appropriate level to pick those up and do them before they turn woefully gray. Garrick, thug, fuck off. Taste the pain. Taste the pain. Alright, there you go. Alright, cool. Grind. Why would I grind? Why grind when I can just do extra quests? That's more fun, right? I think it's more fun. Well, we'll grind anyway, and we'll do the extra quests. Because fuck it. We're not anything special. Just a human priest. 1 in a million. Well, not 1 in a million. A million in a million. 1 of a million. We're a dime a dozen. Something like that. Yay, confused old man yells at clouds. Nobody cared. Let's scream at the young people that are defiling this land. God, I'm playing a priest. I have to have fun somehow. So I make a backstory. The silliest backstory anyone's ever heard. Oh yeah, and if you think this guy's old, you should probably see my horde priest that I'm going to start after. Oh god. She's so old she's dead. It's gonna be a good time. old man jokes. Insert one here. Because everything is computer. And computer is confusing. Oh god. Not this guy. Can you fuck off? No. Alright, both of you get pain. How about that? And a good dose of smiting. Good job. Good job falling over on time. All the time. Every time. I bet your mama is proud. Oh, no, no, she's not. You're a Defias. Your mother disowned you. And for that I am not sorry, because you made your bed. You must sleep in it. Fuck these guys. Fuck the Defias. Of course they were unpaid, but I mean, come on. Well, they're organized by an unpaid stonemason. Frustrated with life. They're basically LA rioters. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe not that. More like the SAG-AFTRA strikers, yeah, for against AI voice acting, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Your jobs are getting replaced while you're getting replaced at your job. Deal with it. AI will take over. Everything will be glorious and free,
And I hope you showed a few of those.
or cheaper, at least.
We might be short on guards these days, but we're lucky
I don't know,
to have
man.
heroes like you to protect us. Now that my crop is saved, take this great
I'm just being an old man on the internet.
manages the store of food and drink.
Don't at me, bro.
And I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear that he has fresh grapes. You'll find Brother Niels in the Abbey, in the bell tower, where he likes to taste his wine.
This guy.
You've done Elwyn a great service and earned a nice bounty.
Why, thank you for that. I will be
What are you looking for?
selling most of what I've collected.
For the Alliance.
Because I feel another training session coming on.
Once again, you have earned my respect and the gratitude of the Stormwind Army. There may yet be kobolds in the mine, but I will marshal others against them. We have further tasks for you. Adventurer, you are an adventurer with proven interest in the security of Northshire. You are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding Elwyn Forest. If you accept this duty, then I have prepared papers that must be delivered to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire. It lies along the southern road, past the border gates. Let's see here. Oh my, Millie's grapes have been saved. When she told me that brigands overran her vineyards, I nearly despaired. My faith in the light did not waver. And through your bravery, we now have grapes for more wine. May the light bless you, adventurer, and keep you safe.
So anyway,
Well, hello again, young priest.
me and my cringe-worthy comments are
After you've
heading
completed
on
the
out.
tasks you have here in Northshire, please seek out Priestess Josetta in Goldshire. She has more to teach you and has heard that you are growing strong in the ways of the light. She looks forward to tutoring you more.
By the light, bitch. By the light. Fucking religion, man. I don't get it. I haven't gone to church in, what, 20 fucking years?
Every adventurer should rest when exhaustion sets in, and there's
Showing my age.
a place to get rest and
So
relaxation
be it.
at the Lion's Pride Inn. My best friend, Innkeeper Farley, runs the Lion's Pride. If you tell him I sent you, he may give you the special discounted rates on food and drink. To find the Lion's Pride Inn, travel south.
Thank you, sir.
You can't miss it.
Oddly appropriate for the playstyle I've been doing so far. But that's about to change. So anyway, I'm in my Alliance character's traditional guild. Onions have layers, because they do. And I am a good fan of Shrek as a character. Learn to fish.
Need help?
Learn to skin.
Farewell.
Alright, once we hit Goldshire and pick up the first quests, we're gonna head over to Stormwind instead. And then take the tram over to Dunmore. Because I don't give a fuck. Who said I gave a fuck? Nobody. In fact, I've been preaching the contrary ever since I started streaming.
It says here that you
I don't give a fuck.
deputy status with the Stormwind Marshals. And good luck keeping Elwyn safe.
I want these,
The army
and this,
for who knows which noble.
and
Politics in these days.
these, because I want to do cooking
The only one with problems.
for a while.
Reports that the Fargo Deep mine in Elwyn has also become a haven for kobolds.
All of these.
Mine and confirm
We could do stuff with that later.
the mine is almost
Do some shit with this.
field in McClure homesteads.
That too. And this. Put that here because we can. And take this. Because things are no fun when you don't have buffs. Take that too, that as well, we're good. And then take more of this, more of that. Gold, we like gold. Who doesn't like gold? Chunks of boar meat, take one of them. One little stack, and then we'll leave the rest in there as we level up for the next couple weeks or so.
You have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I'm here to gather large candles for their wax. Can
I'll
you
take the water, thank you.
get large candles from kobolds? And I hear rumors that kobolds
Learn how to cook, you motherfucker.
Jasper goes mine to
Give me your stuff.
the candles in one of those places.
Um,
Rest and relaxation for the tired and cold. That's our motto.
there's a bartender, there's a general supply.
Would you like to try a sampling of some of our fine
Assistant keeper. What am I looking for? It's a very good question. Oh yeah, first aid.
Light is with you, adventurer.
Of course.
Anything that I can help you with? I'm glad you've
Cool,
arrived, adventurer.
cool.
We have
You.
much to discuss
First aid.
adventure
Me.
path within the light.
Okay.
Normally put forth a small challenge to
Do
to test their skill. I want to see if they are
the arrangements.
their first robes, a sign that the church outwardly approves of the priest and supports him. It's a bit different. One of Goldshire's citizens saw
Fishing,
near the lake to the
skinning.
His name is Roberts.
What else?
Heal him, fortify
Oh yeah,
him.
Power World Shield. We can put that there
Then I will
because that's cool. And yeah. Na, 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 na. We don't need that shit. Rogue. Rogue. Alright. Let's do some cooking. Charred wolf meat first, because we don't need that shit for anything. Might as well get it done. and then sell it. God. I'm gonna make so much egg. Oh, because I can. And because it's advantageous to my sensibilities. Of course, I could have stockpiled some linen and then had this guy buff his friggin' first aid to ludicrous heights, but I mean,
Gold dust on them.
verify kick streamer with followers.
Load of it, and I'll give
Currently
you
looking to collaborate with other streamers to support each other. Growth and strengthen our community. If you're interested in partnering up, feel free to DM me on Discord. I'll keep it in mind. I am not going to give you my Discord link, though. No. I don't do that. Give me a fishing pole. Give me some spice. For how much? 57? That's a lot, but hey. Okay, well, you know what? Just buy it up. They're in little stacks of 5, so we're fine. 55 is fine. We don't need more than that. Skinning knife, probably gonna auto-equip it because that's... you know what, just equip it. We'll be fine. Long John Mod Snapper, we're probably gonna get there today.
go with honor, friend.
Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-da-dum.
I supply only the
Get that out of here. Get that out of there. Alright.
Be careful.
Get the fire going. Now. Cooking a bunch. So cool. Son of a bitch. Me am mad scientist. So cool. You know the rest if you've watched Steins Gate. It's fun. Very fun anime. The sequels, though, are a bit iffy, to say the least. Some pretty mind-bending stuff, too. I rather enjoy it. On occasion. Should I go all the way with this? Make it all. Forget the rest. Make all we can. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. There are times when I have no idea about anything I do. But the catharsis of just wasting time is too alluring for me to ignore. So let's waste some time together. That's exactly the point of my streams. Waste time, chill, listen to music from your favorite video games that you might not be able to hear right now because I'm talking over it. And it might be at a low volume for any of you anyway, so there's that. Sometimes I just ramble, and that's okay. It's okay to ramble. It's also okay not to be okay.
Cooking is a lifelong pursuit, and I see we share the same passion.
Boil my own damn clams. Okay,
What can I help you with?
kill these eggs because I don't need them. Don't really need any food other than buff food, but kind of helps to have a stockpile in a way. Yeah. Meh, close enough. Alright. Heal and Fortified Guard Roberts. Let's go do that, because that's quick and doesn't involve battle. Where's this bitch? Right there. Next to some wolves with social aggro. Yes, I use weak auras. Yes, it is annoying. Yes, I am not in the business of caring about it. In fact, I should put this in shift instead. Get my wand up. Because holy shit. There we go. Skin! I said skin. Rejoice. For skinning is winning. I guess. I don't know. I'm weird. Anyway. Heal and fortify. Alright, there we go. You're now free to move about the country. Alright. After we turn this in, I'm just going to go to Stormwind and do some errands for other people that hardly give a shit and give me coppers for the work. And then I'll head to Ironforge for a few things. By a few things, I mean everything.
Excellent, adventurer. With one more healthy guard out there to help the town, we'll be that much safer. I'm glad to see you're already learning to use your abilities wisely. If you feel you are ready for more training at any time, please come back to me. But for now, take this robe. It will let others know that you are one of our order. If you don't want to wear it, that's fine. Later there will be more tests, and this robe isn't necessary for those.
Anyway. Figure that shit out later. I don't want to go to the farms right now. It's so played out, you know. I'd rather go to a nice snowy mountain. At least for a little while. Also get some enchanting training going, so I can dismantle what needs dismantling. Yay, the city. Just chilling out in the city. Anyway, all these quests are green to me, which is a damn sight better than all of them being gray. So I'm going to do them now. Probably get all the weapon training too. Yo.
Hey, mister, you look like an adventurer with discerning tastes in wine. I have a favor to ask, and I think I can make you an offer you can't refuse. Forget about it. If you talk to anyone about wine, then you know we Galenas sell the best wine in Stormwind. And we're not far, still in the trade district along the city's lovely canals. Here, take this pamphlet. Bring it to my sister, Suzetta, at our shop for a complimentary bottle of our famous Pinot Noir. You won't regret it. We've been doing a lot of business lately. It seems like everyone is buying armor and sturdy clothes, almost like they expect a cold, harsh season ahead. But those are future worries. My worry today is that I'm running out of knitted clothing to sell. I need another load from our supplier. If you can take this request to Rima Schneider at the Canal Tailor and Fit Shop, I'd be most grateful.
It says here that Harlan's business is booming. That's good news, but I wonder why people have need of all that armor. I've heard nothing of open war. Is there something the nobles aren't telling us? Well, thank you for bringing the request. Here's your payment, and I'll see to it that Harlan gets his supplies. My son Thurman is an apprentice at the Larson Clothiers, in the Mage's Quarter. He was in a hurry today and forgot his shears and needles. I know a great adventurer like you must have important tasks at hand, but without his tools, Thurman can't do his apprentice work. Please, adventurer, can you take my son's sewing kit to him? Larson Clothiers is one of 2 clothing shops in the Mage's Quarter. It's the one deeper in, near the Mage's Tower. Ah, so you've seen Renato? Well, here you are, sir. A bottle of our special Pinot Noir. You'll not find its equal in all of Azeroth.
Yeah, most of these little quests go undone because they're, well, small. But I like to do them from time to time. They're just some nice little extra XP. When you can manage to do them when they're actually green or yellow. Although I don't really do them on my bank alts at all. Yeah.
Need help? Hail, traveler. What brings you to my doorstep? Go with honor, friend. Good day. I sell only the finest arcane gear, made by the crafters and mages here in the city of Stormwind.
I got enough. Do some of this. For this. And this. Good enough. Well, we could do the fishing here, but I don't want to. We'll do the fishing at Dunborough. Because, I don't know, it just feels better that way. Hell, we could probably do some of Coldridge Valley quests, too. Because, really, I don't care. I just want to do me. And I don't want this character to die immediately when going into all sorts of nasty shit. So let's do everything we can to keep him alive. How about that? He's a scared and confused old man, wandering every which way. That is the conceit. Oh my god, skinning knife for 40,000 gold. I bet some people would get that. Not in here though. They're barking up the wrong tree. Willing to buy skinning knife, 20k. Are you fucking kidding me? With the Rested XP app, what do you mean? It's an add-on, you idiot. I don't know, I'm not one to judge. I'm very meme-worthy myself. We could probably do Deep Run Roundup right now, because I don't really give a fuck about order. And then just turn it in on the way back. Actually, we could do it on the way back. What am I thinking? Yeah. Probably just better to do that. Level 6 priest, old man, wanders around all the places in search of what he's forgotten. He bald. He a priest, so useless. Hey. Bye-bye. We had a moment there, didn't we? No. We did not have a moment. And the moment has passed. All moments have passed. My head explode. Anyway, we have until when do these quests turn gray? Let's see, level 7 plus 6. Level 13? Yeah, we have until level 13 to get these quests done. I think we'll be fine. For full XP, that is. If they go a little bit gray, it really won't matter in the grand scheme. Any little tiny quests out here in the Iron Forge? Nope. Nope. Boom, 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 boom. Let's train more weapon skills. Weapon mastery, please. Nothing there. What about you? Nothing. Okay. In all likelihood, I might already have every weapon skill I possibly can have. But to me, that doesn't really matter. I just want to make the rounds. see the sights, generally not give a fuck, and always be confused about where I am, where I am going.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy peaked griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
I am no stranger to having issues of mind and of hair, and lacking it. Lacking both mind and hair. Yeah. Jesus. Boosts. Scum of the earth. Buy scum of the earth. For scum of the earth, buy scum of the earth. Alright, let's go down to Coleridge because fuck it. I've got no self-respect. I might as well pretend I'm a dwarf. Because reasons. Polynomial. Interesting. Nice math pun there. I like it. Guild person, probably. Someone came online with that name. It's a pretty good name. I like it. I'm just grooving. Because what else is there but to groove? To thunder snail. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 da, da. Ba, 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 da, da. The beat is constant in it, so I can only do the ba, 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 da, da parts out loud. I can't do the beat by mouth. It's just not in me to do. Doom, doom, doom. 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 Hey, you. I givest no fucks. That is right. No fucks shall be given. I am heading to your homeland for a good time. Because I am a human and I'd rather be cold and rather be cold than in a cave. Although sometimes it will be both, but these caves are a bit more tame in comparison to the ones in Elwyn. Swear to God. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Wand. Might as well do a service to all the newbie dwarves and gnomes coming through here. Mashing all the trog faces. Now, some of the quests, a couple of them are going to be gray. But they should be a light gray. One of them is level 1. Which brings to light that the scaling for gray, or quests turning gray, is different at lower levels. So, the quests I have right now might turn slightly gray at about 12. But who knows?
You'll definitely want to take a breather there. Anyways, bring this to Tannic Frosthammer, the innkeeper's assistant. I can't get through the pass myself, and it'll be days until a mountaineer escort comes through.
How are you? Ah! Well, aren't you a sturdy-looking one? Perhaps you can assist me with a thing or two. Not much help around here except for green apprentices, and they've other things to worry about. What do we have here? You look as though you might need something to keep your hands warm, HM. I'll tell you what would help. A pair of nice warm gloves. And being the kind soul that I am, I'd be more than happy to provide you with a suitable pair. I've one condition, however. I need you to go get me some...
My life wasn't challenging enough, so I chose violence.
And I'll make sure you don't lose any digits to frostbite. Well, what do you say?
That's 3. Great. Okay, whatever. Did I miss one? No, I did not. It's official, I'm a madman. With ideas for how to do things quickly, but no action. Also, these things do not tether like enemies on the outside, so it's kind of hard to pull the entire place at once, because any amount of distance you take away from them gives them the opportunity to run back to where they started. And damaging them to any degree while transiting out of their range
Oh, don't worry, adventurer.
will not really do much.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for me, lad. A stack of letters came through the pass today, but I don't have the time to send them along. They're all addressed to Talon Kenai. You can find him to the west down the road. He's set up camp next to the frozen lake. What do you say? Do you? I hope you're here to lend us a hand, adventurer. After the last Trog attack, we could use all the help we can get. I hear the buggers have been popping up all across the lands, and it seems Coldridge Valley is no exception. They've been spotted all over the hills to the southeast and near the frozen lake. That's not all. Just a few nights ago, they attacked and overran our camp to the west. We're a bit short-handed here, lad, and we need strong arms to help drive the Trogs back.
We drove the Trogs out of Gnome Regan, but then it all went so horribly wrong. Now our home is completely irradiated, and we gnomes have been scattered all over Dunmorrow. In my haste to get away from the radiation, I lost all my personal belongings and tools. It was the trolls that got them. They stole my chest, my box, and my bucket of bolts. They took them back to their camp southwest of Anvilmar. I'm no adventurer. Could you find my things and bring them here to me, please?
Just maintain their dots and everybody will die. Before you die. At this level. And occasionally hit them with your beaten stick. This only applies to gray and low green mobs, really, so can't really do this against mobs that are actually your level. With any consistency for survival. Okay. Did we do it? No, we didn't. We need a burley. Here. Have a burley. And a wand in the face. Glorious gourd. I don't know about this. Rather have that. Like so.
What's on your... See you soon. If the problems we've had here are indicative of what is happening elsewhere in our lands, by Magni's beard, we have some troubles ahead of us. I can only hope that the King and Senate are taking steps to deal with the threat we've got towards. Here there. What? Thank you. I've been waiting for these letters for quite some time. Unfortunately, these letters aren't all for me. This one is addressed to Grelin Whitebeard. He's not too far away if you'd like to deliver it to him. If I remember correctly, Grelin's camp is down the road to the southeast. No doubt he'll be eager to get his mail. Nothing like a day of boar hunting, eh? Though here in Coldridge Valley, there are so many boars it almost takes the fun out of it. No need to get them charging. They're all angry and ready without any help. In fact, recently there have been so many boars in the area, it's become dangerous for me to do my daily hunting. Long story short, if you could help me kill some of the boars, I would appreciate it.
Alright, here we are. Cluster of 4 right there, that's easy. Easy to gather up and then kill. Bada beep bada boo. I'm tone deaf. Boo. Boo boo boo. Boo 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 boo. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Might as well have a Sonic playing, or a Sonic song playing while I speedrun boar hunting. Dun 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 dun.
Excellent, I can go back to my leisurely hunting now. Thank you, adventurer. I was supposed to get this delicious scalding morn brew to Durnan Furcutter inside Anvilmar a while ago now, but I had to deliver one to Grelin here first. I'll never make it to Anvilmar before the brew runs cold. You look fast. Maybe you can make it. This cup will only stay hot for 5 more minutes, and Durnan didn't order chili morn brew, so get going. Anvilmar is to the northeast, a settlement dug into the mountain. Thanks, adventurer, and don't forget to bring me back my mug. Ah, excellent. It's been a while since I received word from Ironforge. My brother, Sanir, and I were sent to different parts of Don Morok to investigate the threat posed by the trolls. The Senate has its hands full with the trolls, so they've no need for further annoyances. From what I've seen, the trolls aren't well situated here in Coldridge Valley, mostly the southern cave. I'd say that the army will not be necessary. A few strong arms should be more than enough. Perhaps you'd like to assist in this endeavor. I have the authority to offer compensation for your help.
What?
Ah, good. Now this will hit the spot. Allow me to take a small break while I enjoy this scalding morn brew. Now that hit the spot. Nothing like a piping hot, nay, scalding morn brew on a cold winter's day to warm your cackles of your soul. Here you go, adventurer. Be a pal and take this empty mug back to Nori for me, would you now?
Anyway, got tea. Tea is good. Now I'm out of tea. So I'm probably going to have to get up and get some water. I'm not going to pound teas today. I'm just
Excellent, adventurer!
having a drink sometime.
Right, how many couriers I meet who forget to do something as simple as bring back the mug. Mugs don't grow on trees, or so they tell me. Here's a little something for the effort. Thanks again for your help.
I do the shield early so I can get weakened soul to fade. While I do this, and just put it up again while I refresh dots on targets. Easy. It's a little more challenging when they're actually closer to your level. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, what the fuck is happening? 2 a.m. Where the fuck is it? It's too damn quiet. Guess this is just a really quiet song. Taste the pain. There. Yo. Die today. I don't want to have to do this. So let's just get this, and then we can mash the faces. Get you two. Just these three. We only need them. Only need these. Long break incoming. Oh no! Whatever will I do? Let's go with a mini break instead. How about that? Because I can still manage this shit with a mini break going on. Here. Okay. We good? I think we good. What do you think? Funkadiliomic.
Those light blasted trolls
Funkadillatastic.
stole my journal. I knew better than to trust that.
Take that.
My journal! They took it away to the cave. The one that had it? It was a big brute with some odd markings on his skin and face. I didn't get a much better look than that.
Yeah.
Had some luck with the trolls. Maybe you could go get it back for me.
It is my duty to fuck up the opposition. In every way possible. While I run. And destroy. And murder. In the name of the light. Crazy old man yells at troll. Take it. Keep forgetting that it's not there. Maybe I should put it there. Yeah, let's put it there where my shaman shield was, because that's pretty normal. That would be a yes. Hooray! Priesty tank. For a limited time only. Going in with a skinning knife and no fucks to give. Late. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. It's always fun to massacre everything.
Many thanks for
It's always a good time.
Well, it would seem that the troll situation
Give me the stick.
in Coldridge Valley is under control.
My stick.
Much cause for worry after I put the finishing touches on the courier into my brother's city. I was planning on sending my apprentice to my brother Senior with my report, but I would feel much better were it placed in more reliable hands. That is, of course, if you don't mind. You'll have to take the tunnel to get to Karanos. Speak with Mountaineers.
So this is where the grind gets a little less crazy.
Follow the road back to Anvilmar, then keep heading east to the tunnel.
I have to be a little more conservative with how I distribute the pain. Because after Coldridge Valley, it's back to normal scaling for things.
Huzzah! You found them! You're an absolute savior, my friend. Here, it's not much, but it's something for the trouble I've put you through.
Normal mechanics. Dear Lord, I should play Yoshi's Island. God, the nostalgia.
I can't very well stop you, can I? At least let me provide you with some advice and directions. The trogs in the tunnel are extremely hostile and haven't shown any hesitation in attacking travelers through the tunnel. You seem tough enough, though, so you should probably be safe. Directions? If you're going to speak with Cynthia, you'll find him in Karanos. Make your way through the
You know what? I might as well train some staff. Well, come on, hit him. Stop trying to hit him and hit him. It's not fun. Not fun to try and fail. Come on. Yeah, after a bit I have to take the enemies a little more seriously than this. But yeah, if I can keep my Power World shield up, I'm practically invincible. However, keeping it up is the challenge. Boogie! Boogity, boogity, boogity. Bum bum bada bum bada bum. Reckless priestiness. That's how I roll. How unpriestly can I be? The answer is very simple. As unpriestly as I want to be. Bashing faces in. Giving them the pain of the shadows. Laughing off hits with a shield that absorbs all of them. All of this. All at once. However, against things my level, that strategy tends to dry up very, very quickly. So it was fun while it lasted. But we have to move on. And play things straight from here on. I know. I know. It's a tragedy. Tragedy that we have to do this. But it must be done. For the good of the character's life. And my own sanity.
What's this? Ah, my brother's report. I told him to be sparing with the use of the king's name, but he didn't listen. No harm, I suppose, though it's sure to ruffle some feathers in the Senate. Not that those weren't some feathers that needed ruffling. Nonetheless, I guess that should send my report on to Ironford.
I'll take the jerky, I don't care.
I'm a bit behind.
Not anymore.
I should have some work for you later if you're interested. I'm behind on my report and could use your help, adventure.
Take the Thunder Ale and Rhapsody Malt at once.
I was afraid to go
Because
in.
why not?
Go down to the cave, poke around inside.
Do we have a priest trainer somewhere?
Back here. Take the road north.
Guess it doesn't matter too much.
When you get to the bridge, follow the frozen river west until you reach Iceflow Lake. You'll find Brunel.
I can learn those. Why not?
Southwest of the village. Nothing my tavern patrons enjoy more than some beer-basted boar ribs. Only problem is, the local trapper who used to bring me supplies enlisted in the king's army to help with the war on the Alliance front. Maybe you can help me out. 6 crag boar ribs and a Rhapsody malt from the tavern here. I'll give you the family recipe for my famous beer-basted boar ribs, not to mention a free sample. The secret's in the malt. At last, the supplies from hands. I was beginning to worry. We've had scarce word from Anvilmar ever since the Trogs overran the pass. Thanks for bringing this to me, adventurer, and please, make yourself comfortable. You must be tired after your journey. The malt is brewed, the boars are dead, and before all is done and anything said, we will have to fight for first dibs on these savoury beer-basted boar ribs. Beldin Steelgrill owns the local mechanic shop and he's the best siege engine tech there is. But he's not forgiving to his tools. I swear he almost breaks more arclight spanners than we can supply him with. We just filled his last order for tools. If you deliver it to him, I'm sure he'll make it worth the effort. His shop, Steelgrill's depot, is just northeast of Karanos. And it's a local haunt for veteran siege engine pilots, so keep your ears open for opportunities while you're there.
Upon further analysis of the Gnomerigan situation, it would appear as though we not only failed to eradicate the Trogs, but we also happened to turn most of the Gnomish race into horrific, mindless, evil-doing leper gnomes. Ozzy and I plan to reverse the horrible leper effect with our latest invention, the Recombobulator. The machine is almost complete, but we are in dire need of some restabilization cogs and gyromechanics.
I want that wolf dead. That dead must die.
I'm preparing to start a mission.
That wolf must die.
Long one, and I need to stock jet steam.
The dead must die. What?
Steelgrill is working on do some hunting for me? I'll need some fur for bedding, and boar meat for food. You can get meat from boars and fur from the bears. You can find them both in the snowfields south of the grizzled den. Driving a siege engine isn't for everyone. It takes an iron grip and nerves of steel. Lucky I have both. How about you? How's your metal? Want to prove it to me? Well, looking to make my engine, troll plow, a little more cozy. How about you get me a heap of Wendigo mains from the grizzled den?
There.
Those mains would make a great rug for troll plows inside deck. You have my tools. Well done, lad, well done. I just broke my last fang ratchet an hour ago, and I need one of those to finish repairs on Pilot Stonegear's siege engine. You did a good thing by lugging those tools here, adventurer. Here, take these coins for your help.
There we go.
Shot sells guns off the road.
Easy breezy.
Riflemen and mortar teams spend a lot of time practicing out.
Much less time than
He's always needing fresh
some other characters I do.
The last crate of ammo I sent him got lost along the way. My courier said he was camped near the grizzled den when Wendigo chased him away, and the fool left Rumbleshot's ammo behind. Adventurer, can you get that ammo and take it to Rumbleshot? He's been waiting on it, and I'm sure he's running low. By Magni's beard, you sure did a lot of hunting. Thank you, adventurer. Rejold Barley Brew experiments with his brews. Some of them taste good, some bad, and some, well, some will lay all but the stoutest dwarf flat. He lives at Brunol Village, west of Karanos, and one of his drinks, Evershine, is what I want.
Sorry, my jaw gets super tight, so I gotta
The blessed
crack it every now and then.
in Jet Steam's furnace for a burst of power. That little tactic has gotten me out of more.
So if you hear noises, that's what it is. Maybe. It depends. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're level 8. Well, we can do additional training now. But I'm not going to yet. Dude. Get better. Lay into them with some staffing. Come join the party. The water's fine. And the whoopings are free. No need to hire a dummy mommy for yourself. Anyway, rumble shot. Rumble shot ammo, because why not? Get this, because why not? Fire. Why take damage when you have the option not to? Haha. After a while, this strategy is not going to work very well, but for now, enjoy it. Crack him over the head with a stick. Might as well go deep, because I don't care. I'm having fun. And I'm not even half health by the end of combat, so fuck it. Hey, there's another priest. Dwarf. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wow. They go hard. Thanks for the skins. Alright, now to get us out, in theory. Hopefully, we get all the skins we need on the way out. Or mains, rather. Mains is what we're looking for. I'm just taking my time. Kinda. Taking my damn sweet time. And I still get defense when the shield's up. Which is pretty dope. At least I think I do. Could be mistaken, I don't know. Barely matters. nozzle. God, finally. God damn it. Why do you have to be so bitchy? It's uncool. Alright, finally, one more. Of course, the drop rate has to be ass. Of course, everybody and their grandma has to come here for efficiency. Clear it all out. There we go. Now let's move on to the ammo. I don't want to fight unnecessary battles. I'm already over-leveled as it is. Grinding would help no one. But, hey, if it happens, it happens.
I've got Ignorant at your service. Great, more ammo. Old Lost Law's shipment finally came through. The ammo might be late, but just like my granddaddy used to tell me, late's better than never. Thank you much, adventurer. I already have buyers eager for this stuff.
Fade and renew. Alright, that'll do fine. Ba, 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 da, ba. Where are the priests, by the way? I can't remember. They're there. Okay.
So I hope the light is with you, adventurer. Is there anything I can do for you today?
See you soon.
Okay. So fade, we do this way. And then renew, I am going to make a macro of. And put it here. And don't, well, no. Might as well be on mouse over or something. If I can remember how to do that. Mouse over, help, other, right? Yeah. Although cast sequence, you know. Cast sequence, how long does it last? 15 seconds. I'm going to say reset 10 seconds. And do renew first, then lesser heal. Yeah. And do lesser heal twice. Just in case. Maybe 3 times actually. Alright, then make this at mouse over at. Okay. Mouse over help. Or whatever comes naturally. Mouse over comma help. Okay, hold up. Something's wrong here. Spell everything right? And put the reset at the right area. Yeah, I did. Okay, I didn't do the right thing, but hey, now it's fixed. Yay. We have fade. That's fine. We could also do a macro for our rotational shit. Make this one rotation 2, because it's going to be our off rotation once we get shadow attacks. So start with smite, reset with combat, or target. Oh wait, no, not this part. This part is no combat. Start with smite, right? To get you in combat. And then we do a part for combat. Where we reset on target. Shadow Word Pain. Followed by smite. Damn it, smite. Copy. Bam, bam. 3 times. Good enough. And then 18 seconds. How about 15 seconds or target? Or 10 seconds or target. Just so it's not a protracted amount of time. It's kind of what I do every time, you know. So I can put that there and this here, just in case. And that's rotation 2. Rotation 1 is going to be our
Train you in first.
shadow-based attacks. We're going to integrate our shadow-based burst damage. Okay, how about throw this at my leather worker, so we're not building it up too much. And throw this at our quest item holder. And throw these at our trade item holder. We need that. Okay, good enough. The boar ribs we could just vendor. They're inferior in every way to what I've already got in droves.
Off with you.
I kill way too many murlocs on any one of my runs. Yeah, and throw this at him too. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I don't need this much chunk boar meat. So here. Null gets those. I don't need 2 stacks of it. That's just insane. Alright, let's turn this in, see what they got as a follow-up, if anything. I trained. It's good. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Da-na-na-na-na. Dun-dun-dun-na-na-na-na.
Ah, yes, these mains will work great.
Good enough.
Grit, adventurer. I wager we'll see great things from you.
Okay. Let's go up the hill, get our shimmer stout thing going. Evershine. Whatever. Well, actually, I don't know about that. Yeah, we don't really need to do that yet. Yeah, actually, that's not until later. What the hell am I doing? Random ass bullshit, that's always the plan. I have some stops to pull out, so it's fine. Yeah, she's fine. She's doing good. I don't need to help her. Yeah, old Icebeard. We should probably just wait until he pats back to his place. Stands around here for a little bit and then he just runs back. Okay. Let's pick this up, do it immediately because we can. And because I don't really give a fuck about an order of events. Everything gives full XP
Had a month's worth of dried meat.
until it turns gray.
Kept it locked so the bears wouldn't get it. While I was off hunting deer, that beast, old Icebeard, made off with the meat locker. He won't be able to smash through that thorium, though. But I'll starve if I can't get my meats back. You seem a bit more...
So it could be a while
retrieve my stash.
before he leaves again.
Make it in and out of that cave fast enough with this bum leg of mine.
There. Just wait. You won't be able to see me from here. Surely. Just groove. Chill out. Have a gum. Pretty much the only saving grace of Priest when it comes to my tier list of classes in Classic WoW is Power Word Shield. And how awesome it feels to use. Early game, at least. Basically blocks everything for enough time to kill the thing. One-on-one. Sometimes 2-on-2. Well, not 2-on-2. 1-on-2. So, yeah. Good shit. When does he get on the move? I'm starting to think maybe I should take the long break and get a couple waters and I don't know. We'll figure it out. Once this fucker gets out of his cave. tempted to change the music to something I can actually groove to. It's just piano shit now. Alright. Here he comes. Back down. Easy peasy. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Just a little waiting. Not much.
What a kind soul you are, adventurer. Thanks to your bravery, I won't find myself starving when the cold season flurries blow in.
Alright. Evershine. Also a bit of fishing. And then I think after the fishing, I need my long break to get some water and part the VOD.
What can I get for you today? Talk to me. Bellow Fizz needs some of my Evershine. I have a cask of Evershine handy, but can you do me a favor? Brunel Village could use a hand against the wild animals that wander the nearby snows. Sometimes they wander close. We're not afraid of these bears and cats and boars. No self-respecting dwarf would be. But if you can take care of those animals for us, then we'd have more time for our crafting and brewing.
Take one of these.
On a quest to make the perfect stout. I know I can do it. Brewing's in my blood. I just need to find the right recipe. The Frostmane trolls grow a plant, shimmerweed, high up in the hills to the east. They use it in their strange tribal rituals. We dwarves haven't found much use for it, but it has a unique taste. And I want to experiment with it in my brews. Get me some shimmerweed from Frostmane seers, or swipe it from the trolls' shimmerweed baskets.
I have to admit, those Thunder Brews make some good drinks. But they need to learn that theirs isn't the only decent brew. Maybe you can help me teach them that lesson. Here, take this barrel of barley brew scalder. Sneak into the basement of the Thunder Brew distillery in Caranos and switch it with one of their barrels of Thunder Ale. Then we'll see how their patrons like my brew over theirs. And if the barrels are guarded, then you might have to distract the guard.
Sorry about the jump scare. It's fishing time. For about 10 minutes. I'm just trying to get up to level 10 fishing. So this guy can use a strong fishing pole for later if he so desires. For things like fishing in Darkshore. To get some random ass bullshit. Because I might as well do all those quests. Not just the one from the guide. Anyway, things are good. Just fishing. Not much to say about it. Just hardcore fishing for the next 3 minutes. You never realize how long a minute is until you're doing absolutely nothing with that time. And that's basically what this is. Absolutely nothing. Embrace it. By the way, after my doctor visit, I'm probably going to go back to Minecraft a bit. In fact, I should probably be getting ready soon for that visit because it's at 3 and it's almost 1:30, so it might be time to close this stream down soon so I can get ready. And get my mom ready because she has all of my medical records stuck in her head. More than my brain can hold on to that, so she's coming with. She knows. She's also my accountant, so financials are also her thing. I just do the work. She does the paperwork. Because that is what she does best. Unlike me, whose handwriting is absolutely garbage. And always has been. Ever since high school. I've never valued penmanship. Least of all my own. I might just go back to the inn and chill out for the rest of the time I've got here. Well, not in the game, but idle. While I accumulate some rested XP for next time. So, yeah. Turn that off as long as this reset. It did. Good. Alright, we could sell that. Because I don't need it anymore. In fact, this might be to our advantage. Head back to the inn, you know? I didn't realize how late it was when I voiced my plans a couple of minutes ago. And for that, I am sorry. Plans change frequently and without warning. No, don't do that. We don't need that. We need this one. Cool. We can continue these quests at a later time. Probably starting with the Shimmerweed collection. Fuck you. You don't get to maul me, dog. I get to maul you. And your friend. This encounter could have been my end. But unfortunately for the wolves, I am a priest of the light. I might as well get up to 50 in skinning. Because at this point, why the fuck not? We're almost there. Have a last hurrah for today before I transition to a different game again. I know this wasn't exactly the most fair to the priest part of the playthrough, but I don't care, I do what I want. I think I might want to put more smites in this. Like maybe 2 more. There you go. The goody 2 shoes rotation. The one that doesn't use horrific shadow magic. Yet. Instead, it uses horrific holy magic. Which in some ways is worse. Other ways is better. There we go. Alright, time to learn better skinning, and probably hang it up for the day. Oh yeah, and get that keg. Probably get that keg now. Yeah. Think for a minute. Think before you speak. Get Mind Blast 10. It's kind of a whatever, but it'll probably change my rotation significantly. Well, semi-significantly. Change it to leading with Mind Blast. Or something. I've already got the Thunder Ale.
For me, you're a true hero, adventurer.
Okay. Let's go do the profession training and then fuck off. Pretty much. Do whatever the fuck we want out there. Probably tromp around the yard. Have a snack. Waste time until Mom gets ready. The doctor's appointment is for me, not her. But, I am fat and getting old, so... yeah. I am over 300 pounds. And that is not good for someone over 37. Soon to be 38. I am the epitome of slovenly bachelor life. Fat, lazy, playing video games all day, and eating way too much food for anybody to be healthy. And also fairly old for that lifestyle to be sustainable. But hey, I'm trying now. Because if I want to live to 40, I'm probably going to have to try something, you know? My back's already out of whack, so... if I don't fix it now, there's never going to be a time when I can fix it. Without surgery. And surgery is expensive. And I don't have money. So I'll suffer before the end. It ain't that grand. Suffer, Spanky.
Well met.
Fine.
Safe travels.
Might as well go to the cooking trainer too, I don't really care. Pick up a recipe for Long John Mud Snapper if they have it. If they don't have it, then I have no idea what I'm doing.
What's on your mind? What's your bet?
Okay, what else was I doing? It's a very good question. Oh, yeah. We be cooking.
I'll keep him fed, kid. Yep, Daryl Rick knew soon, not your service.
Or not. Okay, we be going to the fisherman. Right? Let's die in the fire, shall we? No, I'm kidding. That shit never happened. Don't stand in the fire. It freaking hurts. Hey,
Hi, you're a tall one.
you ain't got shit.
Have a great day now.
Bum 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 bum. There we go. Kill that thing.
Be seeing you.
Pretty much cook what I got and do whatever the hell else I want. Brilliant. Charred. Let's do charred first. Because you never know. Well, sometimes you know, but other times you don't. Oh! Oh. You never know unless you math. And then you know right away. But I don't math. So it's a struggle. Might as well do one of these. I think I only need 6 for pie. If not 4. Could be as low as 4. I'm not too sure. But stay on the safe side and say 6. Because I know that's well into the possible range anyway, so erring on the side of caution and all that. Alright, and then go back to the cooking trainer, see what he's got. Sell my wares. And then we'll figure out what to do next time, when next time happens. It ain't gonna be tomorrow. It ain't gonna be later tonight. Part of me is getting a little tired of World of Warcraft. As with most games that I play for more than a month.
Yep, Daryl Rick you soon, at your service.
Or just under a month. Or under a couple weeks. I don't know. My brain does weird stuff when
How are you?
I feel like I'm stagnating.
Be good.
And I feel like I'm stagnating when I end up logging into the same game over and over and over, day after day. It's not exactly beneficial to gathering an audience. And this is one of the major reasons I think I don't have potential as a creator. Because I transition games so rapidly. It's like, what are you doing today? Oh, Minecraft? Okay, then what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, World of Warcraft. What are you doing the next day? Oh, Earthbound. Sometimes I just don't understand what I want. And being in that headspace gets problematic quickly for anybody. It's directionless. It's freewheeling. And sometimes it's tragic. Anyway, if I stream on Thursday, which I might do, probably finish Earthbound then, and then head into Minecraft shortly after. Then the next day, probably more Priest, until I get sick of it, and then go to Minecraft again. I've been doing Minecraft every night to chill out. To chill out in a way that isn't utterly mind-numbing like it is in World of Warcraft, outside of active hours. So yeah. Alright, I'm going to park him right here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow if you feel like coming back to hit me up for well, nothing, because I don't like being hit up for anything in particular. Just say hi, you know? That's all. That's all I want. I want confirmation that I do exist on this illustrious platform. I say illustrious very sarcastically. Anyhow, as always, more to come. Later. Bye-bye.